Serena first appeared when Charity Dingle was at her lowest, overwhelmed by the emotional aftermath of being raped by Dr. Todd. She offered Charity compassion and support, listening as she opened up about the assault, the blackmail she had suffered, and the truth about baby Layla's real parentage. Believing they would never meet again, Charity had no idea that Serena was actually related to Sarah and Robert Sugden. After arriving in the village, Serena quickly found herself on the wrong side of Aaron Dingle. His past experiences with long-lost members of the Sugden family, especially John Sugden, left him deeply suspicious of her. Discussing Serena's efforts to win Aaron over, Casey explained that Serena keeps trying to build a friendship, but Aaron constantly pushes her away whenever she reaches out. When Robert and Aaron realized Serena had been less than honest about how recently she had seen John, they almost forced her out of their lives. However, she managed to hold on to the place she had begun to carve out within the family. Casey said Serena genuinely cares for Robert and wants Aaron to accept her, adding that she refuses to stop trying despite the setbacks. She compared Serena to someone who simply won't go away until she's accepted. Protecting her growing relationship with Robert is extremely important to Serena, and Casey has noticed that viewers have embraced the connection between the cousins. She revealed that fans have commented online that Robert and Serena seem as though they have always been family, which she believes reflects the natural bond seen on screen. According to Casey, there is room for their relationship to grow even further, but they are already happy to have found one another again. She explained that both characters care deeply for each other and believes many viewers can relate to reconnecting with a relative after many years apart, while still sharing an unbreakable family bond. Casey feels Robert's love for Serena remains strong despite the time apart, although she admitted there would naturally be consequences if Serena ever crossed a serious line. She added that the warmth between the cousins reflects the kind of family relationship many people experience, where time apart never weakens the connection. That authentic bond, Casey believes, is why audiences feel Serena fits so naturally into Robert's life, almost as if she had never been away. One of the biggest mysteries surrounding Serena is exactly what she is searching for at Home Farm. After discovering that a stolen USB drive contained nothing useful, Serena refuses to abandon her mission. She later sneaks back into the mansion, where she unexpectedly encounters Steve, an old associate of Kev Townsend, who is also breaking in. Casey believes Serena has little fear of being discovered and is equally unfazed by Home Farm owner Kim Tate. She explained that Serena isn't intimidated by anyone, pointing to the character's tough background in the police force and the stories she has shared about previous confrontations. Casey also mentioned that she practices kickboxing in real life, making it easy for her to relate to Serena's fearless personality. When Serena comes face to face with Steve, she immediately tries to hide her true reason for being there by pretending she lives at Home Farm while discreetly hiding the gloves she is wearing. Casey admitted she instinctively placed her hands behind her back during filming to avoid drawing attention to the gloves, helping sell Serena's quick attempt to cover her tracks. She added that Serena had already noticed signs of a break-in, meaning she expected someone else could already be inside the house and remained alert throughout the encounter. However, Serena faces a difficult choice after Steve attacks Ross. For a brief moment, she struggles with whether to help Ross or flee before anyone catches her. Knowing the consequences of being exposed, Serena ultimately puts her own safety first and decides to escape rather than become involved. Her main priority is avoiding further suspicion from both her family and the authorities, so she distances herself from Steve and acts as though she has never seen him before. Emmerdale star warns Gabby's dangerous obsession is set to spiral. From the outside, Gabby appears to have everything under control. She runs Hawksford Outdoor Pursuits, helps manage the Hyde Bistro, shares healthy lifestyle advice with her online followers, and is enjoying a relationship with personal trainer Billy Fletcher. Behind the polished image, however, Gabby has become trapped in an unhealthy cycle of extreme food restriction. What she presents as clean eating has gradually turned into obsessive behavior that is edging towards starvation. Actress Rosie Bentham, who plays Gabby, believes the root of the problem is her desperate need to regain control over her life. Rosie explained that Gabby has endured failed relationships, rejection, and heartbreak. After trying to find happiness through romance, business, and financial success, she is now attempting to take control of herself instead. While her intentions may seem positive, her determination to manage every aspect of her health and life has developed into an unhealthy obsession. Rosie also pointed out that Gabby has started judging other people's lifestyles, reflecting the pressure many feel from social media to meet unrealistic standards. Gabby's struggle for control comes after the collapse of her marriage to Vinnie Dingle and rejection from Ross Barton, both of which badly damaged her confidence. In response, she has thrown herself into intense exercise routines and an extremely strict diet. Sadly, her behavior is beginning to affect those closest to her. She refused to let her son, Thomas Tate, have a frozen ice lolly, and even stopped him from attending a friend's birthday party because she disapproved of the food being served. So far, the only person who has become seriously concerned is her close friend and housemate, Dawn Taylor. After finding Gabby collapsed on the kitchen floor following a dizzy spell, Dawn persuaded her to visit a doctor. Although Gabby agrees to seek medical advice, she successfully hides the true extent of her unhealthy habits from everyone, including GP Manpreet Sharma and even herself. Rosie explained that Gabby genuinely doesn't realize how obsessive her behavior has become. After discussing her health and the possibility of pregnancy, Manpreet reassures her about maintaining a healthy lifestyle, which Gabby interprets as confirmation that she is doing everything right. According to Rosie, Gabby tells Manpreet she is eating healthily, and while that is technically true, she is simply not eating enough food. That reassurance only strengthens her belief that her extreme habits are beneficial rather than harmful. The storyline also shows how those around Gabby unintentionally encourage her behavior. Billy, wanting to be supportive, praises her commitment to fitness and encourages her to focus on activities that make her happy. Rosie said Billy's career as a personal trainer means he naturally shares Gabby's enthusiasm for health and exercise. He admires her dedication and never criticizes her, something Gabby finds comforting. Despite their seemingly happy relationship, Gabby remains deeply insecure because Billy was previously married to Dawn, and she suspects lingering feelings still exist between them. Rosie believes that, whether those feelings are real or not, Gabby's fear reflects her own lack of self-confidence and constant belief that she isn't good enough. She added that if Billy were ever to end the relationship, it would likely drive Gabby even further into her obsessive behavior. In Rosie's view, Gabby would benefit from focusing on herself rather than another romance. Tensions also increase when Dawn discovers that Gabby has decided to stop using birth control. Hoping to protect Billy, Dawn tells him without Gabby's knowledge, believing it may make him reconsider the relationship. Gabby reacts badly to Dawn's interference, feeling that her friend has crossed a major boundary. Rosie explained that Gabby wants complete focus on her relationship with Billy and her growing business. Dawn's involvement fuels Gabby's jealousy and exposes just how emotionally fragile she has become. With Gabby's insecurities continuing to grow, Rosie warns that the situation is far from over. She hinted that the character's unhealthy fixation will continue to intensify, while stressing that maintaining balance and moderation is the healthiest approach to avoid the constant food noise that now dominates Gabby's life. Emmerdale airs on weeknights at 8 p.m. on ITV1. Episodes are also available to stream from 7 a.m. on ITVX and on YouTube.